Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Orion. We are back with some more Jotunnslayer Hordes of Hell. Been a while since we played this game, but they just put out their 1.0 release for this game, and it's pretty big. They put out quite a lot of new stuff. We'll go over the most important things. They put out a new god, so they put out Nidhogg. And we're going to be running Nidhogg today, and they put out a new class, which we're going to be running today too. So we're going to do kind of two runs today, and we'll try to show off as many of the abilities as we can here. So we're going to be running Nidhogg, and the abilities we're going to be trying to focus on here are Calamitous Breath, where it looks like Nidhogg's flight shadows the area, covering a line with his menacing breath, leaving a corrupted area. We're going to be running Ray of Sickness, unleashes a large disease ray that splits into multiple rays. And then we are also going to get Crushing Fear, a terrifying dragon presence damages nearby enemies with a chance to fear and explode. So we're only really going to be able to pick two of these, I think, or maybe it's the opposite. It's been forever, but we're going to also be running the new class, the Kinslayer. So with the Kinslayer, we get some bonuses here like movement speed, dash cooldown, we get some evasion, we get stun chance, and then we get a revival of being so divine. So I think whenever we revive, we get this big bonus. I don't think this actually counts as a revive though, I'm not really sure. But what we're going to be doing here is we're going to run Charge of the Damned, summons a chevron of multiple charging Valkyrie eyes that damage everything in their way. We're going to do javelins, and then we're going to do shadow images. So the way we're going to do this is we'll run the new character, and there's a couple different things that we have to look at here. First off, we're going to run the new map, Helheim. So they now officially have every map in the game, Helheim being the last map. And then they also, this is probably the biggest thing, they added an endless mode. They added an endless mode to this game, so that's huge. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, since this is the new map, we got to run, sorry, got the cough. We're going to run normal mode first, and then we'll go back to probably one of the other maps, and we'll try out endless mode. So we're going to do kind of two runs here. The new map is interesting, and I'm not really sure how this one would work on endless, so I don't want to do endless on this one yet. But this one kind of breaks the map into almost levels. You're going to play in a small area, you're going to complete your objective, and then you go to another area and you complete another objective there. So in endless mode on this one, I don't know how interesting that will be for now, so we're just gonna not do it. Okay, let's do shadow images. So static shadowy phantasms. So these guys over here that we're shooting out. Okay, let's go back to Kinslayer again. Then let's do javelins, lacerating javelins, damage 10, projectiles 3. Cool. And so now we throw out a bunch of javelins. So this is kind of like a fallen Valkyrie, I think. I think that's what Kinslayer is supposed to be. Okay, we'll go back to Kinslayer again. So we're not going to pick these ones. We're going to pick the ones that I purposely had a chance to level up, you know? So it increases curse chance for all souls remnant attacks, or increases cripple chance with each attack. Let's do cripple chance. Okay, then we get our first quest. We'll just go with easy, the souls, so we have to collect souls. So again, this is an interesting map because you can see this area is very small. Okay, we're gonna do blasphemy on Njord. I'm gonna re-roll this, and we're gonna take Nidhogg. Okay, so with Nidhogg, let's do. We have both of these. Let's do splitting diseased ray. No, let's do calamitous breath. Okay, then we can take Thor because I like Thor, but we're not gonna take any of their abilities. I'm gonna do one reroll here because I want to get. I was looking for health or some sort of like class or skill damage. Oh, so there's the poison that we shoot out. Okay, Brock and Sindri is one of the new classes from the last one. That's a pretty good upgrade, but I'm gonna focus on the spells because I want to see what the spells do first and foremost. Oh wait, I totally forgot we're doing a quest here. forgot we're getting the souls. Let's get the souls. I got so focused on trying to do all the abilities. Okay, let's go back to Nidhogg, and then let's do Crushing Fear. Damages nearby enemies with a chance to fear. That doesn't sound like one of the ones we picked, but it does have level 18. All right, we'll pick that one. Okay, that's our bonus level up. Okay, so we can do Lacerating Javelins, chance to counterattack. Again, let's go with the abilities, because that's the main focus here. If you haven't played this game yet, I guess now's the time to do it, right? 1.0 release. They even when you start the game, they're like, we recommend you reset the game and start. Hell no, I ain't restarting shit. I definitely do not restart games. I do not like doing the 0 to hero kind of runs. I do not have. I'm not gonna grind more than I need to, but you can if you want to. Okay, let's do increases attack critical damage. Okay, so here's like our poison breath. I like this new character though. I've played a tiny bit. In 1.0 release, I guess I should say this is probably out right now. I think I have early access to this. So thank you to the devs for providing me early access to 1.0 release. But I think my embargo is, I'm just gonna take let's take the banishes. But I think my embargo for this is the actual release date. So I don't think I'm allowed to post content until 1.0 is actually out. So if you're seeing this video, 1.0 is either out or it is out very, very soon. Okay, let's increase the damage of all class skills. Okay, so you can see we completed the objective, and so now our next objective shows up here in like 15 seconds. Basically what's going to happen is we're just going to go to the new zone. That's what's going to happen. There's going to be like a little cutscene, and then we go to the next area. So I think we have to run to the middle. I think, yeah, we just go to the middle, and then we get a little cutscene, and then we go to the next zone. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not sure how an endless mode would work with this level. So we're just going to we'll just beat the new level, show this off, and then we'll go run into the endless mode. So for this one, we just kind of have to open the gates, kind of have to hold the zone, you know? Okay, we'll go back to Kinslayer. Okay, movement speed, chance to counterattack, or additional dash. I like the additional dash. That sounds fine. Alright, let's move on. So I'm not going to really go back for the gold. Okay, then here's our subclasses. So this one's kind of cool because this one pairs well with that other one I showed you, you know, where if you revive, you get that huge damage boost. This one, all immense power comes at the cost. So this is going to give me a soul remnant. What exactly is that? Is the soul remnant? I forget what the soul remnants are. Are those the things we use to do our meta progress? Not even a ravage of body and spirit will erase the grace and deadly Valkyrie. So attack speed, double strike chance. We'll probably go with that one. And then this one gives us 3 revives, damage, but less maximum health. Yeah, let's go with the attack speed and double attack chance. That sounds like the best one. back to Kinslayer. It increases. Oh, let's do. Should we do the increases experience gain? Yeah, let's do that. Instead of taking the javelins. Man, this gets a little dicey, doesn't it? Okay, so we completed that quest. See, now we just go to the next zone. So yeah, how does I wonder how endless mode works in this? We'll eventually get to it, but for right now, no. For right now, let's just try one of the original maps. Honestly, probably the easy map. Oh my goodness, this got really hard. What happened here? All right, let's do Nidhogg. Yeah, then let's do the. Man, this is really tempting to take this now. I'm gonna seal that, and I'm gonna take the health regeneration. What happened? That got super tough all of a sudden. Holy cow! This is normal difficulty too. This shouldn't be hard. This should not be hard at all. This should be a cakewalk. We have a lot of meta progress. Okay, what do we have to, oh, we don't actually have an objective yet. Okay, let's come get the chest. All right, what do we want to do with this? Heal, bloodlust. Let's do the bloodlust. This is a lot of enemies. Okay, let's kill enemies near the pylons. Okay, let's go back to Kinslayer. Let's do the javelins. And if I leave, am I gonna get a reset here? Look at this. Holy cow. That's so hard. Why is this so difficult? This is way too hard for normal. This is way too hard for normal difficulty. Okay, let's do Kinslayer. I guess we'll do this one. Man, I have to reset this over. This is ridiculous. I gotta admit, this is ridiculous. this is way too hard. I have almost full meta and we're getting crushed. I don't know how we're gonna complete this. The enemy spawn rate is atrocious here. And there's like nowhere to run. Holy cow. You know, because usually some of the maps will have a way to sort of, you know, like, what do you want to call it? Pathways, where you can sort of run through things. You can't do that here. I need this heal. That was much needed heal. I think I'm going to have to level up a little bit more. I don't think I can even attempt to do that, to be honest right now. Okay, let's do class skill damage. I don't even, yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt to do those right now. I don't think we can. I think we're gonna try to level up and see if we can get some evolutions. That's the only thing I can really think of right now. Okay, provides healing power that further increases with each revive. Man, I I guess we don't have any revive. Well, we do have a revive. Let's re-roll. Experience gain. Let's do the experience gain. Yeah, I think our I think my only hope here is that one of these evolutions is going to really drastically increase our power output. This does not seem balanced for normal. All right, let's do Nidhogg. Let's do Crushing Fear. Okay, I'm gonna do the experience gain. Man, that didn't even give me a level. Okay, we'll go Kinslayer. Okay, so we're gonna get javelins now. This is actually gonna give us an evolution. So what does that do? I can't really tell how if what's that's doing. It's doing like different ones. Oh my gosh. I honestly can't believe how hard this is. It's like you can't stay in there long enough. You can't stay in there long enough. Okay, you will current resource bonus. Okay, so we'll take the revive. I think I only have one revive. Okay, so exploding shadow phasmas. Okay, so that's those. Okay, so now they explode. It's a bummer this resets every time. I can't stay there. All right, let's go Odin. Let's do. I don't know. I was hoping to see like something a little different here. I mean, I'm one hit away from death. There we go. That was ridiculous. That was highly unbalanced for normal mode. That was. Ugh. I mean, I don't know if this character just absolutely sucks, but that was normal mode. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. Normal mode, normal mode should be just a cakewalk. Okay, so we get a couple extra skill points here. Just 2 extra skill points. Because, like, I have her maxed out. I have every passive on the gods maxed out, at least the ones that I want. So meta progression wise, we're where we need to be. I mean, the only thing that I change around is, the spells for the characters. That's really it. So based on whatever gods I decide to pick, then I'll switch up the spells. But for the most part, we have all the passives. It's like we have the health regeneration, we have the extra health, we have the extra attack damage, the XP gains, everything. That's crazy how hard that is. Okay, let's switch up some of these spells. Let's do wing attack, raise dead, and then let's go back with that one. And then back to our class. Let's do spear barrier, fallen Valkyries, and then I wasn't like really, I guess we didn't see this one, so let's do charge of the damned. Okay, then let's go back and let's try endless mode now on one of the different, can we unlock one of these? So let's see what weapons we have here. So throws a rotating blade, damaging and slowing tether between impaled enemies in Kinslayer. Let's see. Chain that holds enemies in place and damaging them slightly. That one sounds kind of good. This one draws a blood symbol on the ground that will hurt enemies and strengthen her. Unleashes multiple traveling waves. Let's actually do that one. Just because that one looks cool. And then we have all these skins too. Oh, that's sick. These are cool looking skins. Oh. You must own Heimdall's Bifrost armor. Okay, so that's a DLC. Okay. So let's go to... I guess we'll go to Niflheim. And then let's try endless mode now. Okay, so an eternal ordeal of accursed hordes where only the salvation is death. Raid time, resource bonus, enemy difficulty 200%. Alright, let's try this. I can't believe how hard that normal mode was on that last map. That was pretty crazy. Okay, so this one has objectives and it has a torment level. Okay, that's our special attack. Alright, let's do... Okay, this gives us mithril ore. So this doesn't give us gold then. Okay, let's go Kinslayer. And then let's do charge. Okay, so now we get some Valkyries that fly through the map. And we'll do spear barrier. Oh, what's that? Hold on, what was that? I thought that was our quest. Okay, so we have mithril ore. We'll go Thor, and then yeah, this was the one I was looking for. Increases God skill damage. Blasphemy on you, and then let's re-roll. Let's go Nidhogg again, and then we'll do Raise Dead. Attacking Hands of Dead Souls. Okay, back to Kinslayer. Increases dash distance. Soul Remnant. Oh, okay. The Soul Remnants. Oh, the Soul Remnant is our actual, the guy that follows us around. Ooh, okay. Okay, I think we'll try that then. I think we'll try the extra Soul Remnant so we get 2 of them. Alright, let's go Kinslayer. Spear Barrier. We'll go Nidhogg. Crushing Fear. Now it's just gonna do more damage. Go Nidhogg again. A Beat of Dragon Wings. Let's try that one. That's a couple of different abilities that we didn't see yet. Oh, what is this? Choose a torment. Okay, so this is a torment. You can defeat even even fate because hard times forge strong warriors. 1 less skill or reward chance. Chance for enemies to cheat death and survive longer. Invulnerability okay, I'm okay with this one, I think. Okay, so that's cool. So that's you know, a difficulty modifier here. Let's do the XP gain. So yeah, basically we can take as long as we want to clear stuff, but the torment levels are just going to get harder and harder. And that's where I guess the difficulty in this game is going to get. Kinslayer. Soul Remnants, let's do that. Let's buff up the Soul Remnant. I wonder what the Mithril Ore does. Is that... That's not the resource we used for... Okay, I'm gonna go check out what this thing is. But the Mithril Ore... What is this curse thing? Okay, let's go Raise Dead. Oh, Bloodlust? But did I get cursed? I'm not exactly sure what that did. Oh, okay, so does it cost points? Is that what that is? Because that chest costs points to open. I can't open that. Okay, let's do the extra Soul Remnant. Sick. Okay. That's cool. So now we get 2 Soul Remnants. Okay. Now I understand. Now I understand. Alright, let's do the 12 Mithril Ore. Okay, you can defeat even fate, so 1 less skill, or let's do the movement speed. So chests cost points to open. Okay, so so that's what the Mithril Ore is gonna be then. Okay, let's do a magnet. Let's go Thor. Let's do max health. No, let's do the class damage. Okay, that magnet maybe sucked. Probably should have just did the upgrade ability. Okay, so this is what... Oh, okay, so I don't need to do that. I like that. I like that we're earning currency in this run. And then you use that to buy upgrades, open chests, whatever. That's a cool idea. Okay, we'll do more Charge of the Valkyries. Okay, so enemies who face you gain protection, so they get a 50% shield, or some of the choices will have to be picked blindly. Ooh. That sounds kind of fun, though. Let's try that. Okay, so do all of these items stay on the map then? Does that heal stay there? It kind of looks like it does, but it recharges. So I can keep getting that heal, but... Ooh, got stuck on. Oh, that one costs 8? What? That was the boss I killed too, so I have to pay to open the chest for the boss I killed? That doesn't seem very fair. right, let's do, these are big bonuses. Let's do increase class skill damage. Higher chance of critical chance, double cast. Let's do double cast. Double cast skill on a single cooldown and heals a small portion of the health. Jotunnslayer increases critical hit chance from all sources. Class damage. Let's do the experience. A lot of mithril ore for killing those guys. Alright, let's do... I'm gonna do the easy one. Alright. Your wits are sapped by the eternal torment, so interaction time is 25%. Or enemy damage 10%. Oh man, we're starting to get to higher tier ones here. Alright, let's do a class skill upgrade. So our Soul Remnant hits more targets now. I wonder how long you can realistically survive in endless mode then. Oh no, the blind pick. Oh, okay, so increases attack damage that doubles while standing still. Those are the worst. Standing still upgrades in these games are just, those are pure garbage, to be honest. I hate standing still. Especially in games like this. Okay, so that costs 3. So what did I get? I got a bonus? I didn't even see what I got. Go Nidhogg. Oh, again, we only have a 10% chance. Okay, that's a good one. We got the wing cast. Luckily, at this point, I have all my skills, so I'm not gonna blindly get stuck with a skill I don't want, which is nice. Okay, I really want to defeat these last 3 enemies so I can just get out of here, because now we're getting sort of the mini elite bosses. All right, let's go Thor. Let's do maximum health. Oh, come on. All right. Some of the choices. Ooh. And we'll do the one less skill. Next torment delay, 40 seconds. Rerolls. Let's do a magnet. Alright, so a circle of spears with damage inside, so... Okay, oh, okay, so that's a much bigger spear circle now. And now it does damage to enemies inside of it. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna do the mushrooms. I don't like those ones where we have to stand in a certain area. Those ones feel really tough right now. I think I'd rather just collect mushrooms. Okay, let's do, you can so 50% chance, or let's just go with the blind picks. increases all damage. God skill upgrade. Raise dead. Okay, let's go spend some more of our... Let's go do a heal. No, we don't need to do a heal. Okay, let's do the God. No, let's do the class skill damage. Oh, wait. Maybe I didn't need to pay to upgrade the chest that dropped last time. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go do the heal now. Ugh, I'm getting stuck on the rocks. So we can always pay 5 mithril to go heal. I can already feel how hard this is getting. That's what she said. Movement speed bonus. Oh my gosh, another set of elites. All right, let's do the invulnerability. This is very, very difficult. Very difficult. And again, I don't know if it's a product of the class or if the game is just substantially harder right now. It could be, I mean, it could be a combination of a few things, you know, like just these classes suck. That could be it. But I also think it's just maybe it's both. Okay, let's go Kinslayer. Okay. So at least we're gonna see our evolution here. Okay, so we basically just get a ton of those now. We are gonna die here very soon. I don't have any heals left on the board either, and I'm short mithril to do the heal. Oh, there's... Alright, elite intervals, or let's do... Magic behaves unpredictable, and skill cast may fizzle? Let's do that one. Alright, let's go see if we can get this heal before we die. Probably not. Come on. Oh, no! I was so close. Alright, we'll use our revive. I don't really know what this is going to do, though. It's basically, we're just going to sort of delay the inevitable here. It's kind of a bummer that so it doesn't look like we earn any gold while we run this. So am I not going to be able to earn any sort of meta progress? Okay, let's do poison. You know, if I fail this, then that means I'm not getting any coin. I guess we're going to get maybe some sort of resource bonus at the end. Maybe. I'm not even gonna be able to complete this quest. I'm just on literally on a fight for survival here. Oh, I got stuck on that. And we're dead. Wow, that's hard. That's hard. Okay, so we only survived. We survived about 12 minutes. That was it. Every second survived brings additional rewards. Okay. So we unlocked a new modifier for Niflheim. Aimless. Some destinies unfortunately are inevitable. Damage wise, the charge did no. Raised dead and wing attack did the most. This one didn't do like hardly anything. These ones did okay, I guess. I'm surprised the spear barrier didn't do that good. I thought that was kind of a good one. It looked like it was maybe going to do a lot of damage. Wing attack, I couldn't really tell what that was doing. I knew we were like shooting out some wings, but that one actually did decent damage. And Raised Dead did pretty good too. Okay, let's go to the main menu. Very difficult. That's my first impression, is very difficult. Okay, so we do get some coins. We get a couple skill points. And so again, though, I have, like, these bonuses are only for your class. These are class permanent passives. So they only work for the Berserker. So stuff like this doesn't make me stronger. So the reality is there's really not much for me to do in progression-wise to make me stronger here. I guess the build and the class maybe just suck, or what, or yeah, maybe it is just overly difficult. You know, I can get some stuff here, but these ones aren't really that game-changing. I can get the extra... Let's do this one right here so we can get the extra chest chance. But the reality is there's really not a lot of extra bonuses here to make myself stronger. So yeah, I think the game is just either over-tuned, or maybe the new class and the new god are under-tuned. That's really all I have to say. I mean, it was rough. That was a rough run, but it is what it is. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.